Namaste! Big Cat Air Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome back to Big Cat Astrology. Big Cat Wave, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 31st of October, Venus in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus. This harmonious connection between Venus and Uranus heightens your sensitivity towards love and your emotional experiences, making alterations in your relationships or interactions with others can prove advantageous. Discover fresh ways to connect. Be receptive to meeting new people. Connections with others will come swiftly. On the 1st of November, the moon enters Cancer. Emotions might run high. Attend to your own emotional needs. This self-care will provide a sense of security for you. This is an excellent opportunity for relaxation, rejuvenation, and cultivating new energy within yourself. On the 2nd, the moon in Cancer sextiles Jupiter in Taurus. This is an opportune time to gather with family and share memories. Business prospects that can bring substantial income might emerge. It's a wonderful period for home decoration or considering a property close to the ocean. Romance is in the air. International travel plans should proceed smoothly. You might even consider adopting a pet. Okay. On the 3rd, the Sun in Scorpio opposite Jupiter in Taurus. Exercise caution against deceptive individuals during this period. Distinguishing truth from deceit might prove challenging. This opposition between the Sun and Jupiter can lead to vanity, extravagance, and wastefulness. You might rebel against authority figures, leading to legal conflicts. Your strong willpower is evident. It's not an opportune time for gambling. Also, Venus in Virgo opposite Neptune in Pisces. This aspect muddles matters of the heart, offering a distorted perspective that shields you from the harsh realities. Some individuals could be draining. Some? Only some? Woo! Resist the urge to extend yourself. Work on setting boundaries. A tendency towards clandestine connections exists. Clandestine means entanglements. Yes. Exercise caution regarding recreational drugs and unfamiliar occult practices. Remember, I told you that. The moon enters Leo. Your patience might be severely tested today, especially if you're striving to uncover the truth. Also, we have Saturn direct in Pisces. Thank God. This signifies a period of reduced constraints and the expansion of your intuition and creativities. This is the time to put your knowledge into practice, and don't forget to reinforce your emotional boundaries. On the 5th, the last quarter moon in Leo, it's a time to bring ongoing projects to completion in the next week. This phase could lead to family tension, health issues, workplace challenges, discomfort with the opposite sex, and public disputes. Think before acting or reacting. Impulsive decisions may lead to deep regret. It might also cause some abdominal discomfort. On the 6th, Venus in Taurus trines Pluto in Capricorn. This potent alignment enhances your reputation as you impress both people and authority figures with well-placed compliments. Professional success is on the horizon. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising air signs. Welcome 15, it's 555. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive right in and unpack. Oh, red dice is immediate intel. The white dice backs it up. You have the double 4, darling dears. The 4 goes to an 8, and the numerology of the 8. The 8 is ruled by Capricorn, which is Saturn energy. Saturn also rules Aquarius. It's about you having accomplished something that you took the time to master, darling dears, and took action towards. This is the empowerment of yourself over the next 7 days. It's about, the 8 is also the number of material satisfaction, darling dears. Something that you was ambitious towards is coming to fruition, darling dears. It's also in the spirit of giving and receiving. The life path number for 8 is the birthday of the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th. You will get along with the life path numbers 2, 4, and 8. So 2, 4, and 8, those numbers will be important to you over the next 7 days. Life path numbers that you don't get along with will be 3, 7, and 9 over the next 7 days. Those numbers are also important. Both are sets of angel numbers, darling dears. Look it up and find that they both are relevant to your current situation and future over the next 7 days. In terms of the life path, the lucky days for you are going to be Friday and Sunday. It's also represented by the letters H, Q, and Z. Okay. The energy of the 8 is also yin and yang. It's about infinity, darling dears. It's also about health. I'm feeling of somebody having a breakthrough, a monetary breakthrough, something that is going to bring something tangible towards you in the next 7 days. The energy of the double 4 speaks about an invite, possibly to a party, a seminar, a gathering of people, darling dears. The 8 is also telling you that it's in your best interest to go. Meeting of soul tribe or opportunities that will bring back tangible returns for you. Love it. I don't hate it. Under the life path numbers, the number 8 is ruled by Saturn, and we've already discussed Saturn. So let's dive a little deeper into Saturn. It's telling us that some kind of limitation is about to be lifted. Saturn is a cardinal earth sign. Because of Capricorn, darling dears. It's also about solitary. Some of you have been solo dolo, but it's not a form of punishment, darling dear. You have to remember, divine sometimes what hides you in plain sight so you can spiritually evolve. Saturn rules the legs, nerves, knees, bladders, and kidneys. You may have an issue around that previously, or maybe somebody around you is going to have an issue with that over the next 7 days. Love it. Invites are aplenty, eh? Okay, let's get your runestone. Thank you. Oh, you have Algaz, darling dears. This is represented by the moon in tarot. It's about your intuition, darling dear, and your discernment. It's also some kind of knowledge is going to be gifted to you from your higher self. It's about you being protected. This is ancestral protection. It's also a sigil for protection, darling dear. It's about your guardians are protecting you at this moment in time to ward off some kind of negative influence that's trying to take you off your gangster. We've got to go back to it said go back to the dice. The energy of the 4, the key word for the 4 is what? Communication, right? So letters, emails, text messages. You may have had some gang stalking or bullying going on, darling dear, but this is about to be revealed for you.
You've also got someone or something coming into your life which is going to have a profound effect on your thinking. Also, love affairs are afoot, and it's backed up by another 4. So yeah, be very careful. But the moon also represents relationships, darling dears. It represents mother as well as children, as well as emotions. Somebody's going to be in their feelings about the situation. You may even be a mother who has progeny. Maybe you will be going into a new relationship. But again, I always tell you to put your third eye on everyone, darling dear. Everyone gets investigated. We do the boozy badass round here. Trust no one. They gave you, the previous people in your life gave you pisanthropia. Yeah, right. So Algaz, represented by the letter A, the number 13, sorry, the number 18, as well as the number 15. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. I was correcting myself. I was having War and Peace in my own cranium. Very important, darling dears, to pay attention to your intuition and your discernment, because people's behaviors, as well as someone or something is coming into your life in the next 7 days, which will have a profound effect on your thinking. All right, let's press on to hot trot. Sorry for the sniffling. I managed to pick up one of the bugs. Every time these progenies goes to school or college, they come back with all sorts, darling dears, all sorts. But fortunately for me, I've got my seed moss to lean back into, fighting off one critter at a time. Fist bump. Right, let's get your oracle ancestral message and press on to hot trot. You have to put shifty. Oracle ancestral message for the air signs for the next 7 days. Oh, you've been dedicated, darling dear. Something is going to pay off in a big way. We already saw this when we discussed it in the dice as well as in the runestone, darling dears. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition told you to get your head down and ass up, darling dear. And not to be kicked by anyone. It also speaks about, it could be bookwork, you could be journaling, maybe even writing a book. But it's definitely been discipline, darling dear. These 2 candles represent the 2 pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin, for completing a cycle and beginning a new one. This new knowledge that you've attained, darling dear, is going to bring you far. We see a cauldron in the back. The cauldron represents contentment, your cup runneth over sort of a thing, darling dear. Major new beginnings, but it's been brought about by your dedication, paying attention and focusing to what you truly wanted, not what you need. You also have, you're a healer, a natural born healer. Somebody's also going to be calling on your intel, darling dears, but you have to listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, because sometimes people come into your life just to use you for the gifts that you have. You're going to have to use your intuition. Not everybody deserves a seat at your table or the benefit of your intellect or attentions. Remember, I told you that. Natural born healer, natural shaman. Maybe you're using natural methods to heal yourselves. We already had the energy of Saturn, so around your leg, knees, nerves, your bladder and your kidneys. Yeah. But it's about you coming out with your gifts. You're going to start speaking from the heart. You listen, the way you're taking the life now, right now, air sign, is those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. You're quite happy to be dolo, solitary figure, listening to your higher self. This is a new beginning, a new phase and chapter for you. One where you fully understand your spiritual as well as your physical sense. It's like having a foot in both worlds, the 3D and the 5D. Love it. All of this green is telling me about the heart chakra. Heart chakra rules Thursday, so that's going to be important to you, darling dears. Thursday, Friday, and Sunday are your best days over the next 7 days. The heart chakra is about you trusting in the process, trusting in what your intuition and discernment tells you. The heart chakra is ruled by the moon. And again, the moon is being highlighted. The moon rules Cancer as well as Pisces energy. It also rules the direction of north. Okay, maybe you're traveling to the north, or you're going to meet people coming from the north, or As I like to say, it's about your North Node, living in your purpose, darling dears, living out proud. Time for you to come out of the shadows, darling dears, and live the life that you've afforded yourself by this spiritual upgrade. You was dedicated. That dedication opened up many doors for you, darling dears. Manifestation mode doors. Someone also tried to block your energies, darling dears, whether it was witchcraft, spell work, or just the negative energies being sent your way. Yeah. This to me is like the 10th cup. This is about you being spiritually aligned. Why you found the 10th cup by yourself. This is also the redecoration or repurposing of your home or a new home, darling dears. When I see fire, I think of water. Maybe somebody wants to go nearer to the sea. Setting down sticks, a new domicile near the sea. Yeah, listen to your intuition and your discernment, darling dears. But it's definitely about movement. Movement from the person that you used to be and how you used to act and whom you allow into your life. Right, let's press on, darling dears. Let's press on. I'm going to go to the multicolored deck. Get some quick insight. Then we're going to press on at a hot trot. Quick insight. We've got Sagittarius energy in the upright. So this speaks about Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is about expansion. It's about travel. It's about your philosophical teachings. The expansion of your mind. It's about abundance. It's about your spirituality, the growth. It's in the upright. Jupiter rules Sagittarius as well as Pisces energy. This is about you being adventurous, darling dears, seeking wisdom. Why? Wisdom is for the wise, darling dears, and it's about your aspirations. This is why you're being seen as a visionary, right? Because you speak the truth, Ruth, and you encourage others to speak said truth to you. Why? Your cutoff game is surgical, darling dear, hermit energy. You will sacrifice somebody who you deem to be a dummy bat or about to poke holes in your ship so it doesn't sail. Yeah, you will cut them off with a quickness. This is using your intuition, your discernment, your spiritual eye. The hermit also speaks about the strength you've gained from betrayal. It's also a new beginning. For others, this is a partner coming towards you. There will be an age difference. Hermit is ruled by Virgo energy. This is all about the introspection. And when you tell the truth, you have to tell the truth to yourself first and foremost in every situation. Because when you tell the truth to yourself, everything expands. On the wings of betrayal. Dun, dun, dun. Can I get a bit more dramatic? Yeah. You will cut them off with a quickness. Let's get a deck. Base of your deck. Yeah, betrayal, darling dears. You're not up for what? Sitting in it, living with it. First red flag. They're out of there. Or you're out of there in a skeet kind of a way, darling dears. You're not prepared to be betrayed anymore. And if you are, they're out of there. You'll be getting your Mariah Carey on. I didn't know this person. Or these people. Yeah. What can the air signs expect over the upcoming week? Queen of Wands. Your plotting and strategizing your future, darling dears. This also speaks about you listening to your intuition as you go forward. You're looking a lot better than you actually feel, darling dears. What you've been going through, this spiritual transformation, it's showing on the outside. Looking sexy in them streets, darling dears. The Queen of Wands also speaks about travel. Somebody has ideas around travel. So this is a good time. You're getting a green light, darling dears. It should all flow smoothly for you. The Queen of Wands is also extremely proud. Why? You're nurturing, darling dears, but you're using your intuition and discernment for whom deserves that level of attention and care. Yeah. 100%, darling dears. It also speaks about you being successful and that you will get what you want, whatever that is. Give me some more intel. Let me use it. You can expect to be a natural born leader, speaking your truth, standing up, stepping up to the mic. But it's also about your intuition guiding you, right? Because when God says yes, who can say no? Yeah, Hierophant energy. This is a spiritual journey that you've been on. This is for you to evolve, darling dears, and realize that everything is not just 3D life. You live with what? The 3 and the 5D. Opportunities that you've created, darling dears, because of your change of attitude, the raising in your spiritual vibration. Also, somebody's nostalgic to come back to you. Yeah, they would definitely like to seek and be attracted to you, but you're looking towards your new opportunities. Your mind is not of the old persona that you portrayed in the past. And again, the 6 of Swords is about travel, darling dears. Moving forward, moving on. Any challenges that may arise. We've got the King of Cups. A challenge to the King of Cups. The King of Loyalty himself. Wowzers. This is going to be a love affair, darling dear. I just mentioned, when I see fire, I see water. When I see water, I see fire. What did I just say? I just called it. This is the energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Somebody's going into a love affair, darling dears. They're going to be challenged around that because of the Hermit energy. This person is used to walking alone. This is somebody who had to go within for the what? DNS, darling dears. Dark night of the soul. Had to look over my shoulder because I'm the red light, green light champion. This person does not come with confusion to your life, darling dears. This is the time where you're going to sit down and relax and do what? Research, darling dear. Because you don't want to be burdened with any surprises down the line. Yeah, this is also you looking to loyalty. This is also, for some people, this is in the business field. You're going to be getting the support of a sponsor or a business partner. The legal side of it is going to be easy peasy because they don't come with a skullduggerous bone. But it's for you to make the choice whether or not you want to go into business or even join a company or group. Take the cards over again. But it's your period of transformation, darling. The challenge is whether you're really going to what's the word? Oh my gosh, all the words are flying out of my head today. To execute. It's whether you're going to execute the evolution, your spiritual evolution, where you're going to be living out loud, going towards this new beginning. Scorpio energy, 8th house, merging of finances, darling dears. Yeah, it's also the house of marriage. Yeah, commitment, darling dear. Love it. The 8th house is Scorpio energy. It also speaks about taxes. Taxes. Maybe somebody is getting over the loss of some kind of inheritance or property. The challenge is that it didn't, you may have lost an inheritance or property, but you're still here. You still have the fire and the passion to what? Co-create again. Remember, you was always the what? Loyal and trustworthy one in a situation, right? Just relax, darling dear, because everybody gets what they truly deserve in the end. But as far as your journey is concerned, you've changed. This is new opportunities coming towards you. What you're going to be challenged with is what? Finding the balance, darling dear. The balance in your work and life, as well as the balance which opportunity is for you. This is where you will use your intuition and discernment. You're looking to see if this person, place, or thing is loyal and stable. You could meet this person at some kind of a celebration. Yeah, Pentacles is getting down, darling dear. Pentacles always represents somebody who's dark-skinned. Could be a black person, could have olive skin, dark skin, medium build, with brown eyes or hair. It's a medium build, but it's muscular. Yeah, this is balanced, darling dear, and divinely guided. You're an earth angel. You've been on a difficult journey, but you was up for it, darling dear. You wasn't gifted anything more than you can bear. The challenge is what? To discern the true opportunity for you. Take the time to contemplate on it. Listen to your intuition, because you want to go on the path or choose the right opportunities that's going to have longevity. King of Cups. Queen of Cups is that you are attracting all of this, darling dear, because of the efforts you put in with the dedication to whatever it was that you dedicated yourself to. Tell us some more about these opportunities that are waiting in the big cap. Oh, this is coming out. Yeah, Knight of Swords message, darling dear. The first opportunity for some, this is getting over a heartbreak, darling dear, but this is moving quickly now. For others, this is a contract. The signing of contract. Swords is about communication. whether written, spoken, even listening communication, darling dear. You have communication coming in. Yeah, and it's going to be good news. This is part of the opportunity. 2 pages. You may have as much as 2 progeny involved in this situation. This is about you getting over, like I said, a heartbreaking situation. Something emotionally took you down, but because you stood on your word of being single and independent and drama free. From those that are obsessive, controlling, living in their reverse chakra kind of a way, darling. The reverse root chakra kind of a way. Yeah. It was a love situation for some, or it could be platonic, a friendship, whatever it is. This is you fully getting over a situation. The challenge is to realize that you don't have to live with those emotions anymore. The cups have been kicked over, darling dears. You've got the 2 of Cups for a new beginning. Yeah. Betrayal, darling dear. It was definitely heartfelt, soul felt. But you have to remember, forgiven, you will be forgiven. And your cup will run up over. King of Pentacles, new beginning. This is you taking a gamble or a risk in a new area, right? And we have the King of Wands, natural born leader, darling dears. This new area of field that you may find yourself in will bring you monetary gain, tangible things, darling dears, because there's a lot of things that you learned, whether self-taught or within an organization during your hermit phase. You'll be utilizing all of those skills, darling dear. You've got 2 kings on the tableau. And when we see 2 kings, it speaks about business partnerships and good advice. Either you getting it or it's being gifted to you. Yeah. But don't be be wary of people, but not closed off, because you have to have an open mind, right? So that you can discern the messages that are coming towards you and pick the right opportunity from all of them. But you can't go in there shielded and feeling that you're small when you're a big cat, darling. They're a prototype of your lineage. Yeah. You're not how can I put it? You're no longer allowing yourself to be vulnerable to situations that are below your spiritual pay grade. Split this deck. You ended a lot of relationships, a lot of situations, maybe even a love relationship to get to this point, because you had to learn the love of self. And this is what put you in manifestation mode. And this is you reaping what you sowed, because you stood and lived within your truth and was dedicated to being a healer, maybe the healer of thy own soul. Yeah. Keep your mind clear, but travel is definitely there. Yeah, you moved away from all of these situations that no longer served you. Let's get another deck to finish it out. Final messages. Yeah, exchanging gifts, meeting of minds, darling dears. For some, you're going to have a choice. Oh, there's 3 kings on the tableau, darling dears. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. This is what you get in the support that you need from your ancestral team. Every answer, any situation, just meditate it and the answers will come to you. But you're going to be exchanging ideas. It's like exchanging gifts with like-minded souls. For some, you do have romance coming towards you, darling dears. But it's going to be a choice of 3 different paths to take. Use your intuition. The number 27 is going to be important to you as well. Base of the deck. Yeah. From the conflict and the chaos, you got what? Change, darling dears. Change. You have the transformation, and it's on the 33. 33 is a master number. It's about what? Master manifestors. You've manifested this new beginning. Embrace it, darling dears. Consider to always go within for all answers. And embrace the opportunities. But we saw the 9 of Wands. Choose wisely which one you actually want to pursue. On that note, I drops me mic. And be aware and be on the alert for hoodwinkers, darling dears. Hoodwinkers. Those that are tellers of tall tales. I drops me mic. To live to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Big Cat Wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat.